Hey everybody, this is Trader Steve. It's Sunday, the 12th of January, 2025. Can't believe it's 2025, but oh well. We're going to cover the indexes. The market is getting weak, and maybe it's the sell the news. We've got President-elect Trump coming in on the 20th, and I think the market's got a lot of apprehension as to what policies he's going to implement and how harsh it's going to be. So until the 20th, I think we're just going to be in a down to sideways movement here in the indexes. We can sit here and look at the QQQ right here. It's broken, the 9-day moving average, working on the 20. And so we shall see if this is just going to be chopping sideways until the 20th. But you never know, because the market can change. It only takes one news cycle. And right now, I think the negative in the market is interest rates. And we'll get into that a little later. So here's the SPY. Same thing. It's big red candle of death on the weekly. The IWM, Russell's already broken down below the Trump trade here, which is this red line at around 224. And then we have the diamonds. The diamonds, same thing, broken down, the Trump trade. So all the momentum is leaving the market, and the diamonds and the Russell are the weakest, with the Q being the strongest. And now we're going to look at transports. Transports, same thing, red candles on the weekly. How far down it goes, I don't know. It just depends on what Trump says on the 20th. Now, we have a lot of economic news coming out this week, and that may move the market. We shall see. Got PPI, CPI, that kind of stuff. So I think it starts on Tuesday and goes all the way through to Friday. Then we have the GLD. There's a little life there, as interest rates are going up when they're supposed to be going down. Inflation scares back in, and gold shows some strength. Here's the TLT, and this is pretty ugly here. It goes down, rates go up until this pops and starts going the other way. Caution is advised. Now here's Amazon. It's still hanging in there. Apple started breaking down. And remember, that's going to be a negative if Trump comes in with all these tariffs on China. There's going to be a lot of weakness in Apple and other stocks that, get a lot of revenue from there, especially the car companies here in America. They sell into China, and I mean, oh my goodness, Walmart, everybody. And we'll see what China does to retaliate. So after he's inaugurated the 20th, which I think the market's closed on the 20th, then we shall see when we wake up Tuesday and see all the executive orders that are coming out of the White House. Here's Microsoft. It's been in a sideways chop, just hard to invest or trade in that. It's been in this since July. Then we have the semis, same thing, just a choppy mess. Nvidia, it's just been going sideways, as you can see right here. Tesla, it's holding up pretty good, but we shall see if, Trump comes out and gets rid of all the incentives that Tesla has been booking as revenue. And so there's going to be a lot of news in the next couple weeks, folks. Stay tuned and trade quick and trade light. Bitcoin, it's hanging in there, just chopping sideways. If there's strength in the market, it's Bitcoin and then the derivatives, which are MicroStrategy and Coin. I like trading these. They're showing weakness, but if it just chops sideways and there's a good movement area there's money to be made in these stocks. So stick with strength in the coming week or two. Nvidia, strength. Tesla, strength. MicroStrategy, and Coin. And hopefully you'll be able to make some money. And, if Trump comes out with all these tariffs and the market doesn't like it, then get ready, buckle up and get ready for some downside action. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of that until he's inaugurated. Then it's going to be interesting, to say the least. So let's go to the queue, and we're going to look at what worked last week. Basically, it was a gap up on Monday here. Then we rolled over on Tuesday, so it's to the downside all last week. And the jobs report on Friday, it gapped down. And so the market's kind of in a downtrend, but it's been in this range. We're getting a lower low and a lower high, but if it can keep chopping this way, I'll take that all day long. The SPY looks the same. It took it on the chin Friday with the jobs report, but the weakest one was the Russell, the diamond. You can see it right here. And interest rate sensitivity is the reason for that. And then we got the transports, and they're holding up. They didn't go down too awful bad on Friday. So let's see what happens with them. Then we got gold. Gold popped up, and let's see if gold continues. I've got a position in some gold, and but the TLT, this is worrisome. Are we getting close to a bottom where we're going to turn? A lot of people I know, they're financial money managers, have put them all in bonds thinking we're going to have this beautiful interest rate cutting cycle, and everyone must have thought that we were going to go back down to 3 or 4% interest rates. Well, that's not materialized, and so get ready. But where's the strength in this market? Right now, the strength seems to be hiding in Nvidia. It went down on Friday, but it really hasn't made a lower low since, last year. Tesla, same thing. It just kind of in this real tight, just that's tight. And it's going to move one way or the other. And then we got the Bitcoin. So it was up on Friday. MicroStrategy, it's a great one to trade. It's holding up. It hasn't made another lower low. And the coin is I like trading the coin, and it's still hanging in there. So stick with strength: Nvidia, Tesla, MicroStrategy, coin, and Apple. If you're a gambling person and you want to take a crack at Apple, any bounce up, before Trump is inaugurated, maybe you can get into some puts, and we shall see. Because if he comes out with a 60% tariffs, this baby's going down. If he's coming out with a 10% tariff, then I think the market will be happy and things will go up. So it just depends on what you think he's going to do. I have no idea. So I'll just sit back and wait for the reaction. In the meantime, I'm just going to be trying to bounce into Nvidia, Tesla, MicroStrategy, coin, and just see if I can make a lick this week. It's OPEX Friday. Who knows if there'll be movement? It's all going to go down to those economic reports, and we'll see what happens. See if we can catch a bid up, or if we continue sideways or head down. And when I see which way the market wants to go, I shall jump in there. All right, that's it. Take care. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later.